Once upon a time, in a land far, far away, there was a man who had 2 sons. The father was a judge over Israel, but he also had an idol in his house. You see, this man served both God and this idol. And idols are like little gods that people make out of wood and stone, pretending that they can help them and protect them. But the real God was angry because this man served him and the idols at the same time. So God told Gideon, the younger son, to go into his father's courtyard at night and tear down the idol. And Gideon did exactly what God asked him to do. He went into the courtyard at night and tore down the idol. Now this might seem easy, but it wasn't. You see, his father was a very religious man, and not just any religious man, but a religious man who liked to show off how religious he was. So he had this huge altar to his idol made out of stone, and it was over 10 cubits high. That's about 5 feet. Besides that, he had this wooden pole with a ball on top, and that was over 30 cubits high. That's about 15 feet, and this pole symbolized fertility and power for this man. It was like a big, scary statue. So when Gideon went into the courtyard at night, he must have been terrified, but he was also obedient. He took a hammer and chisel and began to chip away at the altar until it fell. Then he took an axe and chopped down the pole with the ball on top. And you can imagine how much courage it took for him to do that. But he didn't just destroy the idols. He destroyed everything that reminded people of the idols. He broke the pieces into small pieces so that they could be taken away and burned. And do you know what happened next? God said to Gideon, "You are very brave, my son. The Lord has promised you that you will become a great warrior and deliver Israel from the Midianites." And that is exactly what Gideon did. He led the Israelites to victory over the Midianites, and it all started with one quiet act of obedience. You see, sometimes being brave means doing something that seems impossible. Sometimes being brave means doing what is right even when you're scared. And sometimes being brave doesn't look like much, but it's really the beginning of something great. Are you like Gideon? Are you willing to obey God even when it seems impossible? Are you willing to do what is right even when you're scared? Remember, God doesn't call us to be fearless, but He does call us to be obedient. And when we obey Him, even if it looks like a small, quiet act of obedience, it can lead to great victories. If you want to hear more Bible stories, stay tuned.